We will now proceed to the AMD opening keynote speech. Taicha Chairman James Huang will help us introduce our keynote speaker. Please once again welcome James to the stage.
Now, the moment you have been waiting for. As Chair and CEO of AMD, Dr. Lisa Su has led the company's transformation into a powerhouse of high-performance computing. Under her visionary leadership, AMD has achieved remarkable success. Dr. Su was recently named the 2024 Chief Executive of the Year by Chief Executive Magazine, recognized for her role in one of the most spectacular achievements in the technology sector. Dr. Su's influence extends beyond AMD. She has been a key advocate for the integration of AI across industries, emphasizing its transformative power. Her commitment to innovation and collaboration is evident in her leadership style, which focuses on the development of cutting-edge solutions while fostering an inclusive and forward-looking company culture. Now, on behalf of Computex, I am very pleased to welcome our old friend, Lisa. But we are going to share a video from AMD first.
AMD does more than advance AI. AMD makes the limitless potential of AI possible. From AI PCs to edge to cloud. Powered by some of the most advanced GPUs, CPUs, and NPUs on the planet. And enabled by an open software approach that's accessible to all. Together with our partners, AI from AMD helps make more imagination possible. Innovation, breakthroughs, and healing possible. Peace of mind and thrills possible. The impossible is now possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Lisa Su, Chair and CEO of AMD. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you so
much.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. 早安，大家好。Thank you, James, for that very, very warm introduction. And welcome to everyone joining us today in Taipei and from around the world as we open Computex 2024. Every year, Computex is such an important event for our industry as we bring together all members of the ecosystem to share new products, to talk about new innovations, and really discuss the future of technology. But this year is even more special. With the rapid innovation around AI and all of the new technology everywhere, it is actually the biggest and the most important Computex ever, and I'm so honored to be here to open the show. Now, we have a lot of new products and news to share today, so let's just go ahead and get started. Now, at AMD, we're all about pushing the envelope in high performance and adaptive computing to help solve the world's most important challenges. From cloud and enterprise data centers to 5G networks to healthcare, industrial, automotive, PCs, gaming, and AI, AMD technology is everywhere, powering the lives of billions of people every day. AI is our #1 priority, and we're at the beginning of an incredibly exciting time for the industry as AI transforms virtually every business, improves our quality of life, and reshapes every part of the computing market. AMD is uniquely positioned to power the end-to-end infrastructure that will define the AI computing era, from massive cloud servers and enterprise clusters to the next generation of AI-enabled intelligent embedded devices and PCs. Now, to deliver all of these leadership AI solutions, we're focused on 3 priorities. First, it's delivering a broad portfolio of high-performance, energy-efficient compute engines for AI training and inference, including CPUs, GPUs, and NPUs. Second, it's about enabling an open and proven and a developer-friendly ecosystem that really ensures that all of the leading AI frameworks, libraries, and models are fully enabled on AMD hardware. And third, it's about partnership. It's really about co-innovating with our partners, including the largest cloud, OEM, software, and AI companies in the world, as we work together to bring the best AI solutions to the market. Now, today, we're going to talk about a lot of new technologies and products, including our brand new Zen 5 core, which is the highest performance and most energy-efficient core we've ever built, and our next-generation XDNA 2 NPU core that enables leadership performance and capabilities for AI PCs. And we're also going to be joined by a number of our partners as we launch our new Ryzen notebook and desktop processors and preview our data center CPU and GPU portfolio for this exciting AI world. So let's go ahead and get started with gaming PCs. Now, at AMD, we love gaming. Hundreds of millions of gamers everywhere use AMD technology, from the latest Sony and Microsoft consoles to the highest-end gaming PCs to new handheld devices like the Steam Deck, Legion Go, and ROG Ally. Today, I'm excited to show you what's next for PC gaming with Ryzen. Our new Ryzen 9000 CPUs are the world's fastest consumer PC processors, bringing our new Zen 5 core to the AM5 platform with support for the latest I/O and memory technologies, including PCIe 5 and DDR5. I'm happy to show you now our brand new Zen 5 core. Zen 5 is actually the next big step in high-performance CPUs. It's a grounds-up design that's extremely high performance and also incredibly energy efficient. You're going to see Zen 5 everywhere, from supercomputers to data centers and PCs. And when you look at the technology behind this, we have so much new technology. We have a new parallel dual pipeline front end, and what this does is it improves branch prediction accuracy and reduces latency. It also enables us to deliver much more performance for every clock cycle. We also designed Zen 5 with a wider CPU engine and instruction window to run more instructions in parallel for leadership compute throughput and efficiency. As a result, compared to Zen 4, we get double the instruction bandwidth, double the data bandwidth between the cache and floating point unit, and double the AI performance with full AVX 512 throughput. All of this comes together in the product in Ryzen 9000 series, and we're delivering an average of 16% higher IPC across a broad range of application benchmarks and games compared to Zen 4. So now, let me show you the top-of-the-line Ryzen 9 9950X for the very first time. There you go. We have 16 Zen 5 cores, 32 threads, up to 5.67 gigahertz boost, a large 80 megabyte cache at 170 watt TDP. This is the fastest consumer CPU in the world. Oh, thank you. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the performance. So when you compare it to the competition, the 9950X delivers significantly more compute performance across a broad suite of content creation software. In some of them, you actually see, like Blender, that take advantage of the AVX 512 instruction throughput. We're actually seeing up to 56% faster than the competition. And in 1080p gaming, we know all of our fans love gaming. The 9950X delivers best-in-class gaming performance across a wide range of popular games. Now, with desktops, we know that enthusiasts want to have an infrastructure that let you upgrade across multiple product generations. And with Ryzen, we've done just that. Our original Ryzen platform, Socket AM4, launched in 2016. And now we're approaching the 9th year, and we have 145 CPUs and APUs across 11 different product families in socket AM4. And we're actually still launching new products. We actually have a few Ryzen 5000 CPUs that are coming next month. And we're taking this exact same strategy with socket AM5, which we now plan on supporting through 2027 and beyond. So you're going to see AM5 processors from us for many, many years to come. Now, in addition to the top-of-the-stack Ryzen 9950X, we're also announcing the 12, 8, and 6-core versions that will bring the leadership performance of Zen 5 to mainstream price points, and all of these go on sale in July. So, now let's shift gears from desktops to laptops, and there's going to be a lot of discussion about laptops at Computex this year. AMD has been actually leading the transition to AI PCs since we introduced our first generation of Ryzen AI in January last year. Now, AI is actually revolutionizing the way we interact with PCs. It enables more intelligent, personalized experiences that will make the PC an even more essential part of our daily lives. AI PCs enable many new experiences that were simply not possible before. These are things like real-time translations that will allow us to collaborate in new ways, things like generative AI capabilities that accelerate content creation, and also we each want our own customized digital assistant that really will help us decide what we need to do and what we should do next. So to enable all of this, we actually need much, much better AI hardware. And that's why we're so excited to announce today our 3rd-gen Ryzen AI processors. Our new Ryzen AI series actually is a significant increase in compute and AI performance and sets the bar for what a Co-Pilot PC should do. Thank you, Drew. Here we go. This is Strix. Strix is our next-generation processor for ultra-thin and premium notebooks, and it combines our new Zen 5 CPU, faster RDNA 3.5 graphics, and the new XDNA 2 NPU. Thank you. And when you look at what we have, it really is all of the best technology on one chip. We have a new NPU that delivers an industry-leading 50 TOPS. We're going to talk about TOPS a lot today, 50 TOPS of compute that can power new AI experiences at very low power. We have our new Zen 5 core that enables all of the compute performance for ultra-thin notebooks. And we have faster RDNA 3.5 graphics that really brings the best-in-class application acceleration as well as console-level gaming to notebooks. Now, we have a couple of SKUs. The flagship Ryzen 9 HX370 has 12 Zen 5 cores, 24 threads, 36 megabytes of cache, the industry's most integrated NPU, and our latest RDNA graphics. Strix is simply the best mobile CPU. So let me talk a little bit about what's special in this new NPU. NPUs are really new, and they're really there for all of these AI applications and workloads. Now, compared to our prior generation, XDNA 2 features a large array of 32 AI tiles with double the multitasking performance. It's also an extremely efficient architecture that delivers up to 2 times better energy efficiency of our prior generation when running Gen AI workloads. And if you look at the performance of Strix compared to other chips in the market, and there are a lot of chips that are coming out with new NPUs, XDNA delivers the highest performance, leadership 50 TOPS of Int8 AI performance. And what this means is that 3rd-gen Ryzen AI will deliver the best NPU-powered experiences in a Co-Pilot Plus PC. But let me just go a little bit deeper so you understand the technology. You know, every NPU is actually not the same when it comes to generative AI capabilities. Different NPUs actually support different data types, and that says something about the accuracy and the performance of the devices. So for generative AI, 16-bit floating point data types are great for accuracy, but they actually sacrifice performance. And the current standard for NPUs is actually 8-bit integer data types They prioritize performance, but they sacrifice accuracy. And what this means is that developers really have a tough choice to make between offering either a more accurate solution or a more performance solution. Now, XDNA 2 is the first NPU to support block 16 bit floating point. And what that means is block FP16 actually combines the accuracy of 16-bit data with the performance of 8-bit data. This represents a huge leap forward in AI capability and enables developers to run complex models natively without any quantization steps at full speed. And what that means is with no compromise. And so let me show you what this looks like. When you look at the example, these are 3 images that are generated by the popular Stable Diffusion XL Turbo Gen AI model. We use the same prompt with no quantization or retraining for all 3. And the only difference is actually the data type. So int 8 is on the left, which is what most NPUs are using. Block FP16 is in the middle, which is what XDNA 2 has. And then FP16 is on the right, which is the more traditional format. And as you can see, the 2 16-bit images look much better with no real differences between the 2. And it is only because our NPU supports that block FP16 that Ryzen AI is capable of generating the significantly better images in the same time that it takes to generate the lower quality int 8 images. And this is just an example of why we believe that NPUs with the right data types are the best for the next generation PCs. And this is why we believe that XDNA 2 is the best NPU in the industry. Now, Microsoft is a great partner and is really leading the AI era. And we've been working very, very closely with them to bring Co-Pilot Plus PCs to market with Strix. So to hear more about the work we're doing together, I'd like to welcome Pavan Davaluri, Corporate Vice President, Windows Devices at Microsoft, to the stage.
Lisa,
Hey.
it's a pleasure.
Pavan, so wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for joining me here in Taipei.
Absolutely.
You know, I know it's been a super busy time for you guys. So much is going on. Can you tell us a little bit about what's been going on?
Thank you, Lisa, for having us here today. It is an honor to be here at Computex with all of you. It has been a really busy couple of weeks for us here at Microsoft. We announced a new category of PCs built for AI, the Co-Pilot Plus PCs. To realize the full power of AI in a PC, we re-engineered the entire system from chip through every layer of Windows. These are the fastest, most performant, most intelligent PCs. And we are thrilled to partner with AMD on Strix-based Co-Pilot Plus PCs.
Thank you. We are too.
Lisa, I truly believe we're at an inflection point here where AI is making computing radically more intelligent and personal. And we've collaborated with AMD since day one on this, and I'm very excited about that.
Look, Pavan, there's no question Microsoft and you and your team have really led this whole AI PC era. We've always talked about user experiences. Can you talk a little bit about what you were thinking with Co-Pilot PCs and this integration between operating systems, hardware, and software?
Sure, absolutely. The first thing I think customers will see with Co-Pilot Plus PCs is that they're just simply outstanding PCs. These devices will have leading performance and best-in-class battery life, and every app will work great on these machines. Now, for those next-gen AI experiences, how about we just take a look, Lisa?
Sounds good. fantastic, Pavan.
So what you just saw there, those devices or those experiences have on-device AI that is powerful enough to keep up with all of the experiences we want and efficient enough to be always running. For example, you just saw Recall that helps users instantly find anything on their PC, and that's only possible because we can semantically index content in the background, which requires always-on high-performance AI. Co-Creator lets you generate high-quality images by drawing in Paint, and we can do that with fast on-device image generation. We have live captions, which will translate your audio in real time on a PC, switching automatically between languages, in fact. But I truly think what you just saw, Lisa, is just the beginning. We built this thing called the Windows Copilot Runtime, which is effectively our library of APIs to let developers access new AI capabilities built into Windows. And those capabilities are also backed by Microsoft's responsibilities around responsible AI. And I truly think we are going to be blown away by what partners build, in addition to what Microsoft and AMD is bringing.
I completely agree. I think this is really bringing the entire ecosystem together. And one of the things, Pavan, that you and I have talked a lot about is the importance of the hardware. And
Yes.
it's all about how do we give you enough power such that you can run these Co-Pilot Plus PCs? So can you talk a little bit about your vision there?
Sure, absolutely. With Co-Pilot Plus PCs, we want to make it possible to deliver these next-gen AI experiences by using on-device capabilities and do that in concert with the cloud. On-device AI really for us means faster response times, better privacy, lower costs. But that means running models that have billions of parameters in them on PC hardware. Compared to traditional PCs, even from just a few years ago, we're talking 20 times the performance and up to 100 times the efficiency for AI workloads. And to make that possible, every Copilot Plus PC needs an NPU that's at least capable of 40 TOPS. And we're deeply grateful for the close partnership with AMD. We are thrilled that Strix Point's NPU delivers an incredible 50 TOPS. That is super, super powerful for us.
We wanted to give you more.
We are always ready. The powerful thing with that, of course, it means we're efficiently delivering these Copilot Plus experiences, but also gives us headroom for the next generation of AI, and we're at the start of that runway. Of course, the Copilot Plus PCs complement that power of the NPU with at least 16 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of SSD storage. So I truly think these devices are built for the era of AI that's coming.
One of the things I can share, Pavan, is, as we talk, you guys are always pushing us to give you more. You're always saying, more TOPS, Lisa, more TOPS.
Yeah.
What are you doing with all those TOPS? What's your vision for the future?
I do remember those conversations, Lisa.
By the way, it takes a lot of die area, just so you know. So.
I can only imagine. We are deeply excited about those commitments and, quite frankly, the deep collaboration across our teams to go bring that to life. For us, these breakthrough experiences require us to run these billion parameter models always running on the device. And that requires high-performance NPUs to power them. And really, thanks to our deep partnership, we've been able to seamlessly cross-compile and execute over 40 on-device models on these AMD NPUs, which is very meaningful for us. We took advantage of all of the low-level software and hardware capabilities of the AMD silicon here, so we did not lose any performance nor efficiency. Also, these high-performance NPUs are really the best way to drive overall PC performance. Getting to 50 TOPS, for example, is a quantum leap for us, for sure. And it's really much, much more impactful relative to what you could do with just a CPU or GPU alone. And the other thing that excites me really is that these powerful NPUs then free up the GPUs and the NPUs for workloads where they shine. So I'm excited to see what developers will do with this going forward.
We are super excited as well. Thank you, Pavan, for being here. Thank you for your partnership. And thank you for leading the industry.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So, in addition to Microsoft, we're also working with all of the leading software developers, including Adobe, Epic Games, SolidWorks, Sony, Zoom, and many others, to accelerate the adoption of AI-enabled PC apps. And by the end of 2024, we're on track to have more than 150 ISVs developing for AMD AI platforms across content creation, consumer, gaming, and productivity applications. Now, to give us a look at some of these upcoming Copilot Plus PCs, let me welcome our next guest, a very close partner and good friend, Enrique Lores, HP President and CEO. hello, hello. Enrique, thank you so much for being here. It's always fun to talk about what's next with our teams have been working on.
Actually, thank you for having me here, and congratulations for all the announcements you have made today.
There's a lot more to come. Now, look, Enrique, you and I have talked a lot about the intersection of AI and hybrid work in recent months. What are you seeing in the industry?
I think this is actually what makes many of the announcements that we're making today very exciting. It's not only about the technology improvements that we're going to see, which you have explained extremely well. It's about how they are going to be helping employees and companies to meet their goals. What we see today is a significant tension between all of us as companies that want to continue to improve the productivity of our teams and our teams that are looking for increased flexibility, the ability to meet their personal and private goals. And we think that technology and AI can really help to close that bridge because it can help to improve productivity and at the same time give the flexibility that our teams are looking for. And we look at AI PCs as the first instantiation of this change. They will be enabling to increase productivity. We are going to talk about some of the new functionalities, and you're going to see how unbelievable they are, but at the same time, make sure that employees can deliver on the goals and meet their productivity goals.
Yeah, and we've talked a lot about how, in this, hybrid world, people are really wanting all of these different features. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I think what we have learned during the last years is that what is really critical for all of us that develop the systems that our teams are going to be using is that we co-engineer the solution. It is not anymore about someone developing the software, someone developing the operating system, someone developing the chips, someone developing the hardware. We need to understand what experience we are building and deliver that experience together. And this is something that we started a few years ago, and the teams have been learning how to make that happen and how to co-engineer these solutions. And all the products that we have introduced during the last year, especially, for example, a product we introduced 2 weeks ago, the Pavilion Aero, show that. And this is going to be even more important as we show the new AI PCs that we are going to be bringing to market, because we have made an effort to integrate the new processors, the new chips, into the solutions that we are going to be bringing together. And we are incredibly excited about the new family of products we will be launching in a few weeks.
So,
because
I think you have something to show us. Is that right, Enrique?
I hope so. And this is actually the new generation. Since we have done together, we can show it together.
That's wonderful.
This is the next generation Omnibook when we integrate the latest Ryzen AI 300 series that, as Lisa was saying before, will be the first product that will have 50 TOPS integrated in the device. And performance, as Pavel was saying, is critical because it will enable us to continue to deliver incredible experiences to our customers. If you ask me what I'm more excited about, it's something that is going to be very close to many people in this room. We, HP, have a very large team here in Taipei. And we spend many hours in video conferences and Zoom calls. And as you can notice, I have a strong Spanish accent. And I know that for the team here, understanding my accent sometimes is difficult. So just imagine that you can get real-time translation. So I will speak my Spanish-English.
And that's pretty good. Come on,
Chinese. That's going to make a big difference in productivity.
No, I think that's... By the way, I think your English is pretty good, Enrique, but I understand. My Chinese also needs to be better, so I totally...
We can help each other.
Yes. Look, we love it. I mean, we love the OmniBook and all the work that we've done together with third-gen Ryzen AI processors. But let's actually give everyone a preview of Gen AI running on OmniBook. So let me show you again the popular Stable Diffusion XL Turbo model, which is generating some high-quality images of locations around Taiwan based on some simple text prompts. So starting with the white cliffs of Taroko Gorge National Park, Sun Moon Lake with nice fall colors, Taipei 101, and then finally the peak of Jade Mountain. All of this is running on the OmniBook. You're seeing it for the first time. And the reason those pictures are so beautiful is because we have a very, very powerful NPU. We've co-engineered the system together. We have the block FP16 data support that I talked about. And you can see these beautiful photorealistic images almost instantaneously.
Yeah, so just imagine the productivity this is going to provide to product managers, creatives that are going to start creating their designs. And just with this solution, they will really be able to accelerate that work. So unbelievable progress.
Thank you so much, Enrique. Thank you for your partnership. I can't wait for everything that we're going to bring out together.
Thank you, Lisa. Great to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I showed you earlier that third-gen Ryzen AI has the most powerful NPU, but you also need a high-performance CPU and GPU to deliver the best PC experiences possible. So let's take a look at some of that other performance. When we compare Ryzen AI 300 series to all of the latest x86 and ARM CPUs from our competitors, you can see why we say Strix is really the best notebook CPU in the market. Whether you're looking at single-threaded responsiveness, productivity applications, content creation, or multitasking, third-gen Ryzen AI processors deliver significantly more performance, many times often beating the competition by a large double-digit percentage across a broad range of use cases.